rainy day. Let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days. When you're here with me.
To make this video, I wanted to make a quick video about when you first just starting as an entrepreneur. Okay, when you start as an entrepreneur, you may have this vision in your mind of what it is that you want to do, or what it is you want to sell, or what your passion is, or you're like, what, I really like these pickles that I put in Kool-Aid. Or it might be something crazy, it might be something wild, it might be something that nobody understands but you. And that's the thing, nobody needs to understand it but you. Only you are going to need to understand what your vision is. And you can't expect anybody else to understand. And don't put too much on when your people don't understand or show up or support you. Because if you have that in your life, that's a beautiful thing. But 9 times out of 10, people are not going to support your vision. And don't get butthurt about it. Just understand that, yes, people will go and spend, thousands on name brands, but won't come down the street to see your brand. This is not their journey. It's not for them to do. Don't put all of your hopes and thoughts into your friends and family and hope that they're going to buy things from you, because they're not. Now, if you know me, you know that I will send you my content. I will send you my store. I will send you stuff. But do I really expect you to buy anything from me? No, I don't, because the majority of my sales don't come from people that I know. Actually, most of my biggest supporters are not people that I know. People that I've had little interaction with, sometimes they're like, whoa, you really changed my life. Whoa, you're so dope. Wow, I can't believe, I met you. I'm very grateful to meet you. And they say the best things ever. So not to get all biblical, because I actually don't have a religion, but let me just say, look how Jesus' family was with him. Your people are used to you. Your people see you all the time. They remember when you were eating boogers when you were little, or you were pooping on yourself in your diaper, or whatever crazy things they know about you. Your people are not going to be that. And I don't want to say that people are haters, but everybody doesn't have the entrepreneur mindset. A lot of people are very happy just working their 9 to 5 because it's content, it's stability, it's something that makes sense for them, and it definitely makes sense for everybody. So to be an entrepreneur, you are kind of like the black sheep. You stand out, and you just have a different way of thinking, and it's not going to happen that people actually understand it, get it, and support you until you are already balling out of control and you don't even need their support anymore anyway. And it's sad to say, but I'm saying that to say that you have to uplift yourself. You have to believe in you. When you are to the point where it's either I'm going to order products, or I'm going to eat, or I'm going to, you have to really grind hard, and you have to really want it. You have to really want your clothing line, or your business, or, you have to give yourself pep talks. You're not selling any products at all. You have to lift yourself up. You have to understand that sometimes you're going to start a project, and it's going to be a couple months or maybe up to a year before you even start selling anything from that. Now, the stuff that I show you on my channel, it's pretty easy and it's pretty simple. So yes, you're going to make your money. You know what I mean? I'm not so much pertaining to that or referring to that, but I'm saying I know a lot of people that have had a clothing line. It was cracking. It was wonderful. It was good. They let it go because they weren't immediately rich. And so that beautiful idea that they had that, I remember them doing, they let it go. So don't let it go. I regret letting some of my projects go. I regret back on some of my projects, and I'm like, dude, that was such a good idea. Why didn't I keep that going? And then I look back and I'm like, if I would have kept it going, I would have had what I needed for, I'd be 3 years into the game as far as my clothing line, or my this or my that. So definitely invest in yourself. You are going to work 9 to 5 every day for somebody else. Take an hour or two and pour it into yourself so that you will have the financial freedom and get to a point where you don't have to work for anyone else, if that's what you want to do. I literally know people that are like, I don't want to be an entrepreneur. There's too much into that, and I would much rather work for somebody else. I had somebody tell me, I don't want to work I don't want to work for myself. And that's beautiful too. Like, that's their journey. You know, I'm not judging anybody based off of what they want to do. I'm talking to my entrepreneurs right now, though. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you are going to have to be your biggest fan, your biggest supporter, your biggest everything. You know, and there's going to be some days that you are discouraged or you're tired, or, you know, and the show won't go on without you. Like in 2020, I showed my daughter how to run my company before I got sick, which is crazy. Before I got to the point where I was sick, and my company did not run. I had to shut it down. I had people that were like, hey, I'm still waiting on my stuff, you know, and that's just life. Like, all you got is you. At the end of the day, don't expect anybody to understand your vision and to want it as bad as you do. Okay? You won't see those people until you're balling out of control and you don't even need their support anymore. And then that's when they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my aunt, my uncle. And, you know, don't even be mad at them, because it's not for everybody. You're kind of set apart as an entrepreneur, and you're going to be looked at as like, oh, she got these crazy ideas, and this is what, you know, just go get a 9-to-5 like the rest of us. Unfortunately for me, when I think about that, it makes me extremely sad. I did work for United for a while. I've worked a lot of different jobs in my life, a lot of different companies. I worked in real estate. I've worked in sales. I've worked in a lot of different stuff. But all of my life experiences brought me here. I want to make sure that me and my family are taken care of, and that I have the time to spend with my family. I pour a lot of my energy into my companies and the things that I'm trying to achieve, or that I have achieved, and I just need to continue to maintain. I did not like that when I was working for the airlines, I never seen my children. I didn't know what was going on in their lives. My house was not kept the way that I wanted it to be kept. And I felt like, you know, for one, like, I gave that job everything, and I was very expendable. My son had pneumonia, and I was expected to come to work. He was 7 at the time. He's like in the hospital, in children's. He's on a breathing machine. And I'm telling my supervisor, like, I can't come in. What am I going to leave my baby here at Children's Hospital and show up to work? And what is he going to do? He already doesn't want to be here as it is. And I am mommy, you know, that's who I am. So his dad was able to continue to work, and I had to bite the bullet. And I decided that working for other people does not make me happy. If you work for other people, it makes you happy. That's a beautiful thing. You should go work for other people. You should do whatever your life journey is. But for me, it just didn't make me happy that I could sit here and pour myself into a company, and they don't care that my son has pneumonia. They don't care that I am over here struggling, or my check was short because my son had pneumonia. In the first 3 days, I missed those days, and now my check is short. Like, you are, on the other hand, going to be responsible for everything. So you're going to be help desk, you're going to be customer service, you're going to be the shipper, you're going to be branding, labeling, you're going to be doing everything in the beginning until you get to the point that you can hire other people to do these things for you. So just be ready. It's a ride. It's a journey. It's also a beautiful journey. It's something that I am glad that I bumped my head so many times, and then I gave up over here and I started back there, and I went through everything that I went through, because that's what builds your character, and that's what helps you, you know, become a very strong entrepreneur. I just wanted to give you that, because I remember being so disappointed in my people when I first started. Like, what do you mean you're not going to buy my product? I have a whole company. You're not going to support it? And it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, in a previous video, I had talked about, you know, you could send your link and be like, and tell your friends, like, hey, you come buy my stuff now. And I was just talking. I'm just like, hypothetically speaking, because your friends probably aren't going to buy your stuff. If they do buy it, that's wonderful. That's great. But once they have already bought it, now what? Now you have to go out into the world and sell it to other people. And I've had people order from Australia, from Canada, from all over the world. You know what I mean? So, okay, thanks so much for watching my channel. Hit that subscribe button. And turn on that notification bell. I will continue to upload videos. This is just something motivational that I wanted to upload for my entrepreneurs out there, and I will continue to upload.
Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah, 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 yeah. Better nights, better days.